And welcome back, guys. As always, it's Gord, and we're playing some Don't Starve. Yay! So, if you're watching the last episode, I kind of figured. Oh, I was exploring. That's what I was doing. I was exploring around. I was seeing the lay of the land, as it were, and we are getting nice and set up. Actually, we built a science machine and made some of our basic tools. We still want to gather some of the basic resources. You can never have enough of these basic resources. But yeah, I think we had a really good start. So I think that today, let's take a look at our map. Today we're gonna maybe do a little exploring, and we found beefalo. Not many beefalo. I think we found. Did we find beefalo? I swear there was a couple beefalo up in here. I might have to double check that. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to wander around, kind of explore some of the map, and basically just, find a good base location. Now, our sanity is taking a little bit of a dip. Our hunger's doing pretty good, and we got some roasted berries if we need them. But let's take a look around our world. What do we got, huh? We got such an amazingly large world. And just so much stuff. Let's take a look around this area and continue to see what's going on around here. We'll pick up some basic resources along the way. Actually, now that I have a shovel, I'm going to equip that and let's get some grass tufts. So we can dig up this grass here, and we can do a couple things with that. We can replant it, and then we'll have renewable grass wherever we want, which would be cool. But I'm actually just going to burn this. Nighttime comes and you want to put something on your fire, nothing does better than a grass tuft. So let's wander around, see what kind of trouble we can get into today. So I wasn't entirely happy with the audio levels of the last recording I did. I'm finding a balance between how close I sit to my mic and how loud I talk, and yada yada yada. That last one, I wasn't talking as loud, but I was closer to my mic, and you heard probably a lot of popping and hissing sounds of me, my P's and my high H's, H's. So I'm a little further away from the mic and talking a little louder, and that should make it a little more pleasant to listen to me, as if it could be any more pleasant. It's always just a magical time when you're listening to me. I know. So let's see, what do we have here? What do we have? We have a lot more savanna. Is there any beefalo down in here? I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't find any beefalo there, actually, if I remember correctly, and we were still on the lookout. So I mean, this grassy biome is just huge. There's no reason there shouldn't be some beefalo around. I mean, we got all these rabbits and all this grass and just a huge field, and I haven't seen a single beefalo around here. Grab those seeds. Birds are great, they drop seeds, but if you leave seeds out, they'll also eat them. So that's not great. We don't have a huge use for seeds at the moment, but as soon as we get a base set up, we're going to be planting away and tilling our own garden, and we'll get what do they call those gardening aprons? I guess I'll just call it a gardening apron. We'll get all set up with a gardening apron, our gloves, we'll get one of those little golf hats, and we'll get down in our garden with a little spade and just really till the earth and enjoy the fruits of our labor. Because the fruits of our labor are most likely going to be fruits. I mean, they might be vegetables too. There's that. So it looks like we've gotten most of this grassy biome explored. I am just dumbfounded that there are no beefalo around. But that could happen. You're not always awesomely lucky right off the bat. Let's take this wormhole. Actually, we'll take it back to the other side of the swamp. and we'll do a little bit of exploring over there. I gotta pick some flowers though, cause like I said before, Wilson's taking a little hit in the sanity. Where was that? It's over here. Oop, zoomed in. So we're gonna jump in this wormhole, which will knock our sanity down even more. That's probably not the great, but you know, you gotta lose sanity to gain sanity, right? That's what they say. Those people who say things, they really say a lot of things, actually. I don't know who they are, but they're always saying shit. Alright. We have this little pig village. I'm gonna actually take a walk through this this haunted forest, as I like to call it. It's not really haunted, although it could be. We could roleplay. Like, we could pretend that all these trees are really watching us. But I don't know. I wouldn't like that. Nobody liked that. Let's keep following this path and see where it goes. It's getting late. It's gonna be dark soon. Do I have enough things to start a fire tonight? I do not. I need more wood. So I'm actually going to chop down some trees real quick. And then we'll continue on our little journey and see where things go. And now that we have our shovel, we can switch over to that and dig up stumps. Because not only is that environmentally friendly, we get another piece of wood from it. And we don't have all these stumps just, you know, pockmarking the landscape. So we got some spiders over there. What else do we got down here? Ooh. Ooh. What's this? We got a skeleton. Better him than me, indeed. Let's, he apparently dropped a pickaxe before he died. I'm gonna call that's Ralph the skeleton. Rest in peace, Ralph. You know, I hardly knew ye. Let's grab a carrot. Man, my berries are actually spoiling pretty quickly. Eat as many of those as I can. And we're just gonna keep wandering around. Oh, we're going to grab this green mushroom. Now, there are all sorts of mushrooms, and there are all sorts of... Oh, didn't mean to shovel that. Let's actually out-equip a shovel so we don't accidentally shovel things. But, green mushrooms are okay. There's lots of mushrooms that have lots of different effects, and their effects change depending on whether you cook them or not. Green mushrooms, if you cook them, they do minimal health damage, very little. And ooh, getting dark. They do minimal health damage if you cook them. What's that? Like eyes in the dark watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I ain't got no privacy. That was the terrible karaoke part of this episode. Looks like we got a little bit of grass biome downward, a little south of us. Wilson's not a huge fan of running around in the dark with a torch. I'll be honest, though, he's rapidly decaying in his sanity. His emotional well-being is just shattered. You know what would really cheer him up, though? If we found some beefalo. So, check out the rest of this. How's my torch doing? 36%. I might need to build another torch before night falls. Let's eat some of these berries real quick. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to build another torch. You do not want to be left out in the middle of the night without a source of light. That will be the end of the game if you do. So let's build another torch preemptively here. And I can see again. Alright, we got another animal track. Some fireflies. Nice. Alright, let's unequip this torch. And Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Still no beefalo. Oops, pushed the wrong key. All right. Now, the world's starting to get a little hazy. You know, it happens from time to time, as you either lose your sanity or you go on a huge like mushrooms binge. You know, either one of those things will. What the hell is this? So this is interesting. It looks like a trap. I'll be honest. It looks like a trap. Yeah, that looks like a trap. I'm going to come back to that. I promise, guys, I will come back to that. I also don't think I haven't seen the touchstones. There was a touchstone when we first came in, and there's a touchstone right back there too. I haven't touched any of these touchstones yet because I kind of just want to. I kind of want to get a feel for where my base is going to be first. And once I know where my base is going to be, then I'll touch the closest touchstone to my base, and that way I'll have less of a travel for when I do decide if I do die and I need to make my way back. So it looks like we found some beefalo, and so we can pick up all this poop. I really hope he's using gloves, or at least washing his hands afterwards. I mean, he's going to be handling food. Like, look at that. He's now eating food, and I really don't think he washes hands. That's how you get, like, salmonella right there. So, we found the beefalo. It's cool. How am I doing for supplies? I could always use some more twigs, and I could probably use maybe some more rocks, maybe some more logs, but we found beefalo, and that's the important thing. So let's take a look. So, part one of getting a base set up is finding the beefalo. Part two is finding the perfect piece of real estate close by to that beefalo. I mean, you don't want to just set up anywhere. I mean, you want to, a safe little spot to set up a camp, and B, if you're kind of aesthetically inclined, such as I, you're going to want a spot that you can make look pretty. Your base should be your home, and you really gotta pretty your base up to make it feel like a home. So we're gonna take a look, and we're pretty close to connecting the map up with previously explored regions over here. So we're going to take a look and just see exactly what all is over here. And then we'll probably start thinking about where we're going to put a base. Now, I will say I do like peninsulas. So setting up a base like with our back against the water here, that's an idea. I do like that idea. Not a fan of setting up bases in these dark and weird forests. But, that's an option. It's an option. It's always an option. So we're almost connected back up with, you can see the bottom, eh? The bottom of what? Oh, the bottom of the pond, okay. Well, I would imagine that the water's pretty murky. I wouldn't drink that. Never just drink, just water you find. It's never a good idea. Especially if you can't see the bottom. That's always a sign that the water's filled with some crap. I mean, if you're down in one of those countries where, I'm not entirely sure. I want to say, South Africa or, just south of the equator-ish. If you're down in one of those countries, you don't even want to pee near water. Because, there's all that stuff. There's, a bacteria / parasite that could climb up your pee stream and just lodge itself, and it's a whole bad scene. You don't want to be a part of that at all. So don't drink or pee in strange waters. It's a public service announcement. You heard it here first, guys. Let's let's see what we can do here. Okay. So we have beefalo down around here. We have a pig village down around here. we have, where was that wormhole that led? Okay, so the wormhole that led here was way over here. So what we could do is we could set up a base somewhere around in here, and then we'd be fairly close to beefalo here, and rocks here, and not too terribly far away. I'm not a fan. I like to be near a wormhole so that I can quickly jump to places I need to be, but you know, you can't always get that done when you want it to. So we're actually gonna, let's see what's up this way and see what's up around here. This is an okay spot for making a base, but I really want to check out and see what's up there. So there might be just an amazing spot for building a base over there. So let's check that out. Now we do have a touchstone here, and actually I might, let's see, I think I'm going to come back here. I'm going to keep an eye on that, but I think that's going to be where I'm going to be using the first touchstone. So we will keep that in mind. Now I really do need some flowers or something. I could have been just passing up flowers for all I know, but I don't think I have been. Okay, there's some flowers there. We're going to pick up some flowers. Look at that, another wormhole. That is awesome. We're going to quickly check out where that goes, actually. I'm going to pick a couple flowers first. Now, picking flowers isn't always the best way to restore your sanity. It's a little slow going. It takes a lot of flowers to do so. And, you know, flowers, they're renewable, but not entirely easy to renew. So you don't want to strip your entire world of flowers in the first couple days. That's never a good thing. Really, you don't want to strip your world of anything in the first couple days. Let's see, where did that take us? So we were here, I think. Yep, we were here, and that took us here. Not a great leap of in any stretch of the imagination. Doesn't seem like an entirely useful shortcut, but you know, it could prove useful. Let's pick some more flowers before we go back through. Let's see just what exactly is over here, and maybe gather some more food. I think we're going to want to start some sort of fire for the night, cook up some of this food. And, yeah, okay, let's throw a tuft on the fire. Boom, look at that. Blazing, crackling fire. Who doesn't love that? And let's get some stuff cooked up. So we have 2 green caps. Now if you cook those, like I said before, they'll take a little bit of your health down, but they'll restore a good portion of sanity in return. So we got about, I think that's 30 sanity back from that, which puts us just over 150. And we're going to cook some carrots and use that to fill up our hunger. Now, normally I don't like to go around and pick all the carrots everywhere, and it just, it's not a good scene if your world runs out of carrots. In the winter, it's fairly nice to still have carrots lying on the ground that you didn't pick clean during the summer. So, we're going to do, did I just eat all those? I really don't think I needed to eat all those. I really wasn't paying attention. Let's try and pay a little bit more attention as I'm commentating here. Let's note to self. Don't eat all the food while you're talking. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do at night right now. Not having a base going, you know. At nighttime is really just for standing around. Poor Wilson, can't even sleep. But morning is coming. It'll be day 5. 5 days, guys. I think that's a world record. I mean, it sure should be. So our beard has come in. That's always good. You know, no adventure is complete without a beard. Let's go down. Let's go back through this wormhole, and let's check out that area just above where the beefalo are. Pick a few more berries because I was silly and I ate all my food last night. Probably, I'd go back and watch the footage. I don't think I needed to eat all that food, but I did anyway. So let's make our way, and we'll stick to the edge of the map up here just to see exactly how far out and where it goes. So it looks like this starts to come up quite a ways into. I may or may not have just resized the window. I really hope that didn't fuck with the recording. Unfortunately, don't starve. It's very finicky with the full screen. I have to play it in windowed mode. It's not exactly easy to record with. That's why if you guys watching at home, you might notice that the sides are a little cut off. That's because it's stretching it out to fill your screen, but because it's a little shorter on the tops and bottoms for me because it's not filling the screen. It's the science of video. I'm not going to get into all that stuff, but I could just ramble for ages. But I digress. Let's continue to explore and let's see what's going on here. So it looks like, again, we have more of this type of biome. I'm not really impressed so far by the map, I'll be honest. I've had much more interesting maps. Now we're going to come down along here and hopefully we will find a good spot to set up camp. And once we set up camp, that's when we can start doing things at night instead of just standing around a campfire and twiddling our thumbs. Alright, so I think if this up here is a peninsula, I believe this is where I'll set up my base. I like setting up in a little greeny foresty area. We'll see just exactly how far out this stretches. And it looks like this is going to loop back on itself quite quickly, which is kind of what I'm looking for here. Yeah, that's going to loop back, or at the very least it's going to turn into dark forest. So I think I could probably get away with making a base like down here, or maybe up here, or maybe down here. Maybe down here. It's an option too. Let's go ahead and do that though. Let's actually start thinking about base, and let's stick a base down. God, I'm indecisive. Let's stick a base down in down here. I think I think I'm gonna go down there. I'm not. I didn't want to exactly. You know what? I'm second guessing myself. I keep second guessing myself. Let's. But you know what? That's actually close to the touchstone. It's not a terrible walk to the beefalo. I think we could get away with it. Let's do that. Let's come down this way and explore. What do we have here? I'm leaving all these things alone right now. A, I don't really have a place to carry them, and B, they're not necessary. I don't need them right now. Eventually, I'll make good use of them. Don't you guys worry. Don't worry at all. But for the time being, I'm just going to make my way down. So we got a beehive. Cool, cool. Let's see where this road goes. Nowhere. Awesome. And let's see, where do we got? Let's go back over to where I was thinking about setting up a base camp. If we can pick up one more flower, we can make a beautiful garland. Look at this. Make a garland. And now, not only are we just the most beautiful person out here, we're gaining sanity too. So, is that another touchstone? Look at that, another touchstone. So I think, how many touchstones is that? Like I think there's one up here too, wasn't there? I want to say there was one up here somewhere. Well, regardless, there was a touchstone there. Pretty sure there was a touchstone out there somewhere. There's a touchstone there. We're just swimming in touchstones. So you know this is going to be good. We're back around to this this little base here. Again, I'm pretty sure this is a trap. I'll come here when I'm a little better equipped. For the time being, I'm just going to go and start getting a base set up. But all this adventuring is getting Wilson a little hungry, so probably going to have to find some food along the way. We've got a couple berries, which might, that would probably top us off right now, but by the time night comes and by the time we're setting up a base, we might need just a little bit more than that. Let's see. So the beefalo are still up there. We get some frogs. They're always lots of fun. And, alright, so we're going to come down here, and I think this is a good spot to make our base. So, it's a little out of the ways, and we've got ourselves in a nice corner here. Or we could work our way over here and see what's in this corner. Yeah, overall, we have a nice spot here. I think this is actually going to work out pretty good. I can have sort of like a base on this side. I can put my farms and other resources on this side. Overall, I've got a nice little peninsula here that should really help protect me from things coming up behind me. And overall, should just make this a little more fun. Let's get a fire pit going. Alright, so now we're committed. We've got a fire pit. No turning back now. This is our base. I mean, I could never in a million years, take that fire pit down and move it. It's stuck there forever. Not even a hammer could, hammer it. No, it totally could. I'm lying. But, I like to just go in head first. Committed. Let's do this. So let's build a science station. What do I need for a science station? I do need more rocks. Now, there's some rocks over yonder, and we should probably get some of those before night comes. So let's go grab some more rocks. I don't think we're going to make it there and back before night falls, but we do have a torch. We do have a torch. And we'll pick up some flowers. Now, one of the things we're going to want eventually is our own kind of flower system set up. But I'll explain that more later. Basically, believe it or not, you plant butterflies in the ground to grow flowers. Now, if that ain't just the best way to grow anything, I don't know what is. And you know what? I don't want to know. So we'll get just a little bit more rocks. I'm thinking we have enough for a science station now. I keep calling it science station, science machine. Let's actually build a little bit of a fire. This is our last temporary fire, hopefully. And we're just going to mine some of these rocks overnight. Or both our pickaxes could break. And should be good. So once morning comes, we'll head back over to our base, even though right now it's not really a base so much as it's just a fire pit in the middle of nowhere. And we'll expand upon it, we'll make it into a base, we'll make this house a home. So I think I'm going to end the episode off here, and finish mining up these rocks. And stay tuned for the next episode, where we'll be day 6. Yeah, day 6. Look at that. So, if you remember, guys, if you like this series, give it a like. If you love it, give it a favorite. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Tell everybody about it. As always, is your loving host, Gord. It's been Don't Starve, and thanks for watching.